here I am back in Froome today doing the other side of the Rodden Road Bridge, the pavement side of it, where I found the bullet before, and water depth is 8 foot, and we'll see how we go. There's been quite a bit of a flooding going on at times, so hopefully we'll get something decent. We might not, but it's all part of that game. A piece of copper wire, probably from a fishing lure or something to do with fishing. Well, you can see I secure my rope in case of an emergency. It then gives me a safety line to follow my magnet up. So if I was to fall in, I've got a rope to grab hold of, if nothing else. Well, I've just gone a big snatch here, but you can see from the undercurrent the rope's actually twitching with the undercurrent, so quite a powerful undercurrent here, and we'll see what we have on the end of it. Just had this big piece of iron bracket come out, must weigh about a kilo, foot odd long, and another piece of rust on there. Nothing dynamic, but still interesting, probably to do with the history of the mill. Just got this hefty, great big piece of bar here, with a chain on it as well. I don't know whether the chain's connected to it, I'll have a look in a minute, but look at that, bit of a big beast. So the chain wasn't in fact connected to the bar, but came out a little piece of chain there. So that's my 2-in-1 catch of the day. A rusty old car starting handle. Quite sure that's what it is. Different, my first car starting handle that is. And that's just a bit of blech hanging on the end. A steel rod. Don't know what it was used for, don't know where it's from, but it must have been from something or other. Obviously it was, but well, we don't know. My first axe head weighs about a kilo. Been in there for some time obviously, but that's my first axe head. I'm quite happy about that. It's a new find for me, definitely. Brilliant job. Piece of heavily corroded angle iron. Piece of old bicycle rim. I think it's a 26 by 1 3/8. But that's what it is, piece of old bike rim. Just pulled out this great big piece of angle iron. You can see there it's about 6 foot in length. Probably weighs about 4 kilos. Trying to get away from me already, you know. So that's that. Dreaded 2p coin. An old pair of rusted long nose pliers, I think they are, but quite old. You can see that they've been in there for some time. One for RS again, a great big, absolutely massive bolt, about 1 foot 2 inches long. Great big old U-shaped hanging bracket. Iron again. Been in there for years. Another great big piece of heavily encrusted iron, weighing about 2 kilo, foot long, 3 inches high. What a beast of an object, but I have no clue as to what it's for again. Well, these are my finds at this area, which isn't anything much, but still interest, history of the area, all old stuff. and I'm going to move further on down the river now. Come down to this area now, which is under an old railway bridge, and a few throws in here. Another one for RS is a railway bolt, rail bracket, and another pipe bracket there. Large steel pin, foot long, about a kilo in weight. Another bridge hook, and looks like a corner of a drain cover with the number 61 on it. Actually, it might be 18 on it, can't work it out. Let's have a little look. Go for 18. Another giant threaded rail bolt. Another big old chain link. And a penny. And a small foreign coin. A rail bracket and a piece of old iron. Just pulling up this piece of old heavy iron. Really hefty old piece of iron encrusted with stones, etc. There we are. Scourge of modern living. A big spike thing. Just flip round the wind magnet. Obviously you see it's been pushing into the ground, but what it's been used for I don't know. Just pulled out this ladies Apollo bike frame. Not a high class make, but I should leave it on the side, so if you want a bike, or what's left of one, you know where it is. You can see here I've just had a snatch on an old road sign surround. I'm going to have to use two hands to pull it out, so once I've got it out I'll film it again. There's the old road sign surround. You never find them with the actual signs in them, mostly their signs are gone, but there's a old road sign surround, the old bike I found and various bits of metal and that on the floor that I found. I'm going to give it a few more minutes here and then I'm going to go on home. Old rusty bar on one side, bit of bike chain fused together on the other. See it down in the water there, I've got quite a snatch on, looks like a child's scooter on the road to play. My Shania Twain moment. So here we are with the scooter, with the Dalek on the front of it, and I never expected to find that at all. So it's a real different find for me at the end of the day. Made the day quite worthwhile and quite different in its own way. So my weirdest find of all time is a Dalek on front of a scooter. Different to say the least.